Good morning, good morning. Today is the 29th, my sister's birthday. Happy birthday, Julie, again. She got, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you're not missing a whole heck of a lot because I'm bad at Instagram. But she fell asleep right before a major football game here started last night. And ever since she was a kid, she sleeps with this horrible, ugly look on her face. She gets her face all scrunched up, and it's a major pout looking type of deal. And she knows that about herself. But I couldn't resist because it was her birthday the next morning, yesterday for y'all. I got a little bit of Christmas moolah, and it's burning a hole in my pocket. My sister just left, so I went straight to Michael's, and I got some acrylic paints. They're just the Artist Loft brand, but enough to keep me busy here because I add a lot of water to them and everything. And I can use that here at my alternative craft room at the beach. And I'm not going home for another week, so when I come back, I will bring a lot more supplies from home. So, anyhow, this is not... Oh, I like how these are in little drawers, though. Oh, I don't want neon. All right. Then I got, because I really need a artist mat or something that I can play on. Now, this is Jane Davenport's, which is the only one I could find at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. And because now I live at the beach good bit during the winter, I'm a mermaid. Not that I'm going to do mermaids, but, you know, Jane Davenport, the old thing. So I got this. So we're going to test it out immediately. Although I don't have any water right here. Or paint brushes. They're all downstairs. This having 2 stories is a pain in my tuchus. It's causing me to exercise. Everything I want is always downstairs, and vice versa. When I'm downstairs, it's always upstairs. Jeez. Anyhow, I'm talking right now. I haven't made up my mind. Well, I have made up my mind what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the Hobonichi chow. Oh, dear. There goes my paint. I think it's spilled. Luckily, they still have their lids on them. But now I got to figure out how I'm going to get them. Okay. It's rainy here today at the beach. It's coming in more and more as the day goes on. Okay, what else did I get? All right. Got a new office chair. I was having an issue with my back. Oh, I got some of these. Got a pencil sharpener. I got a little bit of tape because I have a lot of tape at home that I'll bring back, but this will get me through temporarily. This was on sale clearance, this washi tape, and you can't pass up a washi tape clearance sale. And then the only other thing I got was 3 1/4 inch by 8, almost 9 inches, white cardstock. That screams Traveler's Notebook with a tiny bit of trim. Buggy, what are you chewing on? Hey, quit. Quit. So we had my sister here for 2 nights. She has to go back to work tomorrow, and today's her birthday. We celebrated her birthday before she left. Ooh, I like all these. I have tons of washi tape at home, too. I'm going to bring some down here more. I basically brought Christmas stuff with me, not thinking I was going to be a week without Christmas. Okay. I have to turn you off for a second because I got to go get some paintbrushes and some water. I'm back. I really don't like the surface of this craft mat. It's super sticky. Maybe that'll wear off after I use it and clean it a couple times. All right, I got some water. So, yeah, yesterday was this gigantic football game, and I'm just going to, their colors are orange and purple, and I'm just going to paint this orange. This is a metallic orange. We beat Ohio State. let that dry, and then get on to my journal. So while my sister was here, where am I going to put this bogey? Huh? Let's put this over here. While my sister was here, we went to some thrift stores and stuff like that. Don't tell anybody, but I got a couple books. I got a seashell book. I got a, where might they be? A couple quilt books. Oh, I got a plant book. A gardening book. This actually was not from the thrift store. It's one from those like overstock books. This was $2.99. But it's got lovely plants for collaging. And the seashell book, quilt book, I got this because, first of all, it was only $1.49. Second of all, you'll notice the spirals. Yes, I know. I have a cinch machine at home in Columbia. That's the problem. It's 3 hours away. Everything's 3 hours away. So I'm going to start a beach art journal prompt list in January, I think. I decided this last night. And this might be the book I use. I might cut it down to Traveler's Notebook size. Ooh, yes, that screams cut me down. But not till I'm, well, I don't know. Anyhow, it's going to be a new prompt every day in January. There's enough pages in here. I might leave some of the color. I don't know. Like, that would be fun, but that doesn't match any of the prompts. I made the list already last night during the football game commercials. Anyhow, so that happened. I think that's all that happened new. But today, I'm just going to go with the Hobonichi challenge, which today is champagne, the 29th. So I think I'm just going to add it on here. This feels really creepy. Anyhow, nothing slips, which may be part of the point, but it feels creepy. So let's just use up the rest of our paint here. Thank you for allowing me to have yesterday off. Not that you have to. I try to make a video every day for anybody new. But since my sister was here and really didn't lend itself to playing. You hear some weird noises. It's my dog licking his paw. Okay, so champagne. Well, day before yesterday, I made, what was this? Mulled wine, however you say it, mulled wine. And I used champagne glasses. So we are going to make some of this work. I'm still using just some of the paper that I already had made over the last couple days. Because this is my favorite way to do anything, is just start ripping and gluing. And I think I'm just going to go fast forward because I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I don't know how it's going to look. There's a dog making disgusting noises down here. Okay, well, now I'll talk about my sister. Well, our plans. We have company coming tomorrow, possibly part of them today. Our friends that have a house here, theirs is rented. So their granddaughter is with them, and they are one of them, which is our granddaughter's age, and they're going to leave, her parents are going to leave her with the grandparents, and they're coming down here. They're gonna stay with us for at least 2 nights. And so I'm in the midst of cleaning bathrooms again and doing laundry, cleaning sheets and things like that for the next crew, which they have done that for us before, so it's only fair. Okay, that looks like champagne tape, right? Bogey, quit licking your paw, honey. You're making weird noises. All right. This is gorgeous. Ooh, this one's pretty too, but it's not champagne. But we're going to pretend this is our label on our champagne bottle. Oh, that's what we could do. Okay, this is going to be the label on a champagne bottle. One that we make up. It's been assigned, the champagne company assigned the label to be made by an artist. Luckily, they got me. So I hope everybody's doing well. So yeah, we're just in the middle of one guest for a next set. All right, champagne. What else can I add to this for my art? What could our champagne be called? Art, tonic art, art bubbles. Going with the circle thing, art bubbles. Okay. Because of that, let's see if we can come up with some yellow. How about neon yellow? And make some. Ooh, that might be a little too bright. Some bubbles. Because our champagne brand is called Art Bubbles. Ooh. Huh. Let's do maybe some markers. That's kind of translucent. This probably is too, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I don't know. That's a little bit better, brighter. Can you do that with these markers? Possibly? Not really. I think I may have just ruined one. No. Let's get out the Neocolor twos and make some bright yellow. I think I got my sister talked into these. I had a tiny video on my Instagram, basically not showing anything, but we were painting on the porch yesterday. The weather was so pretty on Friday. Yesterday was supposed to be prettier, but it turned out a lot cloudier. And it got chilly in the afternoon. I mean, chilly. It was 60. And today it's probably 65. But it's very muggy because it's supposed to rain. We do have the windows open, but who knows what's going to happen. Okay, so this is called Art Bubbles. We have to make an actual label for our... Maybe I should go with the actual real yellow. Where are the rest of them? Here they are. Yes, you like the dogs moving off the carpet onto the floor where it's cooler. Ooh, God, guess what? Old gold, copper, silver, bronze. This might be black. Metallic black, that could be pretty. Let's make our label. Let's take a black Neocolor 2 and then make a border. I wish I had my heat gun. I will after next week. I wasn't going to buy another one. Try not to make some big purchases. I mean, this mat was big enough, but... Okay, that's the edge that we're going to stay within. And then we're going to have a background, and our word for our label is going to be right here. This is a lot of wet paper, I must say. I may have to dry this and come back. And we have some labels, some stuff from underneath that was there from before. So we are going to put some paper over that so it's not so hard to cover. Yeah. Yeah, I know everything's wet. And yeah, I know it's not going to react the right way. But okay, I'm not going to freak out. I may have already had some Art Bubble champagne, so I'm not going to freak out. I'm going with the flow. We did have a lovely visit with my sister. She found shark's teeth when nobody finds shark's teeth anymore here. She found 4. She's always been able to spot them. But all the little football shells that I found over Thanksgiving, I can't find any of those. We found some pieces of them. Okay, this is bronze. All right, that takes that color back a little bit. Ooh, this is gorgeous. All right, let's just move this around. These are acrylic. Bogey, leave your paw alone. Hey, hey. Hello. Just like the husband, doesn't listen. Just like the husband, doesn't listen. Bless his heart, he is out on the road again, going to meet Bella's mom. Depending on if our friend's granddaughter comes back, he's going back all the way to Columbia and back down here. It's the only thing. He could make her mother come all the way because she has nothing else to do. But he's too nice. He's not nearly as nice as... I'm not nearly as nice as he is. Now that is metallic black, which is luscious. Actually, a little bit too luscious. Let's put a little bit more yellow. Or actually, let's put some more of this. Bogey, leave your foot alone. Like I'm talking to the wall. Let's add a little bit, because I know this paper is left over from the other side. I brought it around. Ooh, metallic red. That might add to the tape that I put down before. Are these all metallic? Old gold, metallic. Huh. I got the box of metallics. I guess I should have seen that. No. I don't know. I still like them. Ooh, that's effective. Okay. I'm going to let this dry right here so that I can stamp on there Art Bubbles and call champagne prompt done. Yes. Okay. In trying to clean up a little bit of my mess. You're fine, Bogey. I found this piece of paper, and I also got these. Don't worry, Amy's not being dethroned at all, but Allie Edwards had them and I needed to have them. So we're going to spell out Art Bubbles on our label. I'm going to try to do it right. What do you call it? Aligned. So let's do T. Ooh. R. Does anybody else hate the smell of this? Stays on ink. Okay, we're gonna have an issue here. Oh, not too bad. These aren't clear, so I can't see what I'm doing. But sometimes you have to sacrifice for the idea. Okay. Bubbles. Can I do this backwards? Well, I did that upside down. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. Pretty. I don't know where you are, but it sure looks pretty. Except for those snakes. Could have gone all day without those snakes. Yuck. But the flowers and it looks like a church, maybe? Gorgeous. And the food. Seeing food and flowers and bananas. Okay, B. 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 I'm gonna need to begin. Phew, stinks. B. B. B, you art bubbles. Okay. We'll organize that back in a second. Phew. Get this out of my nose. Now, this is definitely not dry. In hindsight, we didn't have to put that yellow on there, but that's okay. We'll still put, like, right there. How about that? Oh, that's a little dark for me. Do I need to add white? I don't know. Maybe when you have that much champagne, you see everything darker and metallic-y, right? So this is our label that we were commissioned to make for the champagne company in Paris, which I'm sure we'll need to go there to do press, right? Oh, speaking of Paris, one of my favorite places, but this was the first year they were not able to have Christmas services in Notre Dame, and I think since the French Revolution, my husband said. Sad, sad, sad. That's our label for the champagne company in Paris. Metallic paints, metallic washi tape, neon color 2s, letters, and a junk journal. Doesn't get much better. Have a good day. See you all tomorrow.